Hello, Mama. Happy Saturday. As you can tell, I did not do a video last night like I said I would. We've had so much rain, which is nice. Everything looks so green. You can see everything looks so green. It's so nice. But I needed to get out here and feed the chickens. It's, I don't know, a little after noon. And I needed to get out here and feed them, and it's finally, I think it's done. It looks like everything I'm seeing online is showing that it's done for now. So, come out and get this. Oh no. Hold on. I don't know what has happened. It looks like Goldie has knocked all of her eggs out of her nest. I don't know if you can see that right there. That had a half-formed little baby chick in it. She's got two other eggs out over there. I wonder if something got in. Oh my gosh, Mom, it looks like something got in here. Something got in here. She's okay, but I wonder if I can put those two eggs back in there and if she'll go back to them. Oh man, because the others are just gone. So I only see 3 eggs. There's 3 that are just completely missing. Something got in here to her. I don't know. I put them both back in there. I don't know what got them. Okay, let me take care of the other chickens right quick. That really upsets me. And what's weird is, so you can see where it looks like something was digging from underneath right here, but the hole does not go all the way through. Like, it looks like they didn't dig all the way in, so I don't know what happened. She's obviously upset. So I wonder, and I mean, this looks pretty fresh right here. I don't see, there's not like any tracks of anything being out here. I don't know. I don't know what it was. All right, I gotta get the other chickens fed. Hold on. Okay. I got the chickens fed and watered, and I put her eggs back in there. I still got to clean up that one that's all smashed. She went back to them, the 2 that are in there, and she's, well, there. So, I don't know. I mean, that's just weird. I mean, it almost looks, I mean, obviously something was trying to get in there, but I'm wondering if it was one of my dogs. Because inside the pen, I don't see any tracks. It doesn't look like anything's been in there. Could she have, do they do that? Could she have, been in there scratching and scratched the eggs? But then there are 3 that are just missing. There's 1 that's smashed open, and the 2. She had 6 eggs. There are 3 that are just gone. I don't see any tracks of anything. There's no other holes. That hole did not go all the way through for something to come in and out if it was a raccoon. I don't know. One of the eggs was cold. The other one was warm, so she was definitely sitting on the one. I don't know how long the other one, so I don't know. She may just hatch one little baby. I don't know. I don't know what to do there, but I'm going to leave her alone for right now and watch her. We'll see how that goes. I'm going to come over here and check my garlic. I still have not looked up. I just covered up the water spigot out here because it's showing we're supposed to get down to 37. I know that's not freezing, but I don't want any anything to happen and me not have it covered and it freeze. But I need to look up to see what to do with my garlic. It looks really good. Let me turn this around. We had some really heavy rain, and it's kind of beat up a little bit here, but they're kind of falling over a little bit, but they're looking pretty good otherwise. I'm really worried that these big trees may shade them out a little bit too much. Those toward the back might not get as big just because of the shade. But that's all I have growing, other than a few little, like these right over here for sure are, well, I guess I can't say for sure, but I'm pretty sure that those are marigolds, I think. They're either marigolds or, oh, what's the other one? Cosmos. But they look, I think they're, I don't know. Now I'm second guessing myself. And then I have a few of those that have come up in this bed in particular. Those are loofahs. This bed is definitely going to have some loofahs coming up in it. I'm just going to let them go and do their thing. I don't have anything else planted out here, so I might as well leave them alone. I was just going to look. I haven't been out here in a couple of days to see if I see anything else coming up. I think that these right here, well, no, that's just grass. I don't know. I don't see. I figured I'd see something else that reminds me of something that I planted last year. There are so many weeds out here. Oh my gosh. I have so much work to do out here. But no, I don't see. Everything looks kind of pretty right now because it's all so green. And I was hoping that I would have some more of the cosmos come up, because I loved those. I thought they were so pretty, but I had a bunch of them come up because we had that cold snap, and then we got really warm again in the fall, and I had a lot of them sprout then. They were all over the place out here, and then they all died when we actually did get winter. So I'm thinking maybe those are all gone, unless that's what these are. These could be some more cosmos that are coming up, but for some reason I'm thinking that looks more like, I need to go back and look at my pictures, I guess, because I'm thinking they're more marigolds than cosmos. But I was looking in the places that I know I had the cosmos planted, and I don't see any of them coming up where I figured they for sure would have been. I don't see any coming up, but so far all I see are the whatever that is, the flower is, and then definitely some loofahs coming up. And I may end up, I'll watch them and see. I may pick a couple of them and just let them grow just because they're kind of pretty. But I don't think I want all those, because let's see, there are, let me get back over here. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I see 7 of them right now that are popping up, and that's too many. Way, way, way too many. So I hope they're easy for you to grow. I don't know. I honestly, now I'm thinking that those are cosmos, because I have one growing right here beside this garlic. Let me turn. You can see that one frilly one right there beside that garlic. Right there. And I know I had cosmos planted right there last year, so maybe that is what it is. And I'm just thinking it looks like the marigolds. But either way, I'll be happy. Either way, I will be happy with them. So anyway, look at that behind me. Everything that's green should not be there. That's terrible. Oh, I was going to look though and see. I'm pretty sure this is the horseradish that came back, but I didn't see any of my turmeric coming back, and it didn't look too good last year. So yeah, I don't see, none of it has come back. So I think I may have lost all of it. I needed to put it in something else, and I didn't. So anyway, like I said, we just kind of went to bed early last night. Just a long day, and was tired. And I say that in every video, don't I? But we were tired and just went to bed early, and got up, made breakfast this morning. We sat in there and watched some silly movies and stuff like that. Just kind of taking it easy today. And made us some lunch. And I guess we're going to go sit down. The ball game's on in there, so we're watching the Astros, of course. And we don't have a lot of hope for them this year. They really, we disagree with all of their choices that they made this year. Got rid of a bunch of players that we really, really like. They got rid of Bregman. He left and went, I've now forgotten, the Red Sox, I think. I'm thinking. Anyway, so disappointed to see him go. That was Jeremy's favorite, and he has all of his jerseys are Bregman, and he said, I just want to box them up, send them back to him. He was so mad. He was so mad that they left, that they got. Well, I think he was a free agent. If I understand, I don't really understand how it all works, but I think that's what they were saying, is he was a free agent, and so he went where the money was. I get it, but I don't have to like it, I guess. But anyway, so the Astros are on in there. We'll go see how they're doing, and other than that, just kind of easy. I've got to get to the store. I'll probably go this evening or maybe in the morning. I've got Asher's birthday party tomorrow, and so I've got to get his gift wrapped and get it ready to go. That's about it. So I will come back and talk to you, I guess, when I have something else going on. Maybe when I'm wrapping his gift or something. I don't know what I'm going to do. Honestly, it's probably going to go in a bag. Just a little birthday bag or something like that. Actually, I have a whole lot of bags that are from Brahms. They're just nice, heavy paper bags. And I save them up. And I don't know how many birthday gifts I have given in that. I just put some fun tissue paper in the top of it, and they get a Brahms bag. So that's just what I do. I know it's weird, but anyway, I may end up doing something like that. We'll see. But other than that, I think that's it. Go to the store. We're almost out of Diet Pepsi, so that's the big thing around here, is making sure we've got enough Diet Pepsis to last us. And we've really cut way back on them, so they're lasting much longer, which is good because they're getting expensive. Those stupid things are almost $10. Well, and at a couple of stores, they are $10 a 12-pack. So we've really cut back on those. But anyway, all right, I'm going to go in, and I guess we're just going to sit down and watch the ball game for a little bit, and I'll let you know if anything else happens. Bye. Okay, I was just coming in, and I happened to catch a glance of these flowers over here, these roses. I got to show you these there. I have never seen this color before. It's such an odd color. To me, it looks almost like something you'd see in a painting. They're like a dusty rose color. Hang on, let me turn this around. You see these? They actually look a little more hot pink on the camera. They're like a dusty rose kind of color in person. Aren't they pretty? And this time, usually I get like one or two little bitty blooms, and that's it. And there are quite a few blooms on it this time. Aren't they pretty? It's just this kind of scraggly little rose bush, and I pruned it way back this last time. Then I have this one here. This one puts off these much smaller roses, but the color on them is always so pretty. They're really more of a red, but they definitely have a hot pink like undertone to them. But okay, now I'll leave you alone. I was just walking in and happened to see those. Well, I've been seeing the buds on them, but obviously they've been blooming for a couple of days, and it's the first time I've actually noticed that the bloom was on it. So anyway, all right, I will see you here in a little bit. Good morning, Mom. It is Sunday morning. I think it's a little after 9. I slept late. We went to bed actually kind of early, and we woke up, I don't know what time it was. We woke up sometime late. Well, I think it was about 11, and got up for a few hours. So then we went back to bed. We slept late. I think the rain is pretty much done, but it's cold. Right now it's showing 46 degrees outside. And I think the low last night was 37. I think last night was supposed to be our coldest night. So I brought my plants in and everything. And then we have tonight. And I think it's only supposed to be like... right around the same, like 39, I think, something like that. So it's going to be cold again tonight, but we're still not getting to freezing. So, but then I think once that's done, I think we're done with the cold stuff. So, I'm going to clean up the kitchen, just do a little bit of cleanup. Sunday's our cleaning day, just kind of getting stuff together. Jeremy, I just heard the bell. I think he just got back. I think he went and picked us up breakfast this morning. By the time I got dressed and stuff, he was already gone, so I figured that's what he was doing. That's kind of it. I'm gonna wrap the packages for Asher, and I think that's it. But his party's not until later this afternoon. But I have to drive a ways. I think it's going to be a little over an hour drive for me to get there. So I'll leave here around 3. Oh, that's got to be Jeremy. Hang on. Okay, so Jeremy, that was Jeremy that came in. And I had to just turn the camera off. The dogs were going nuts and stuff because he brought breakfast home, and of course they smelled it. So we sat down and ate right quick. He went to the little taco place here, and he gets tacos or a burrito, and I get the gorditas, and it was good. So we sat in there and ate. We decided we kind of divide and conquer this morning, so we're going to go through and clean up the house, which, I mean, it's not much. And when we both get in here and do it, we can have it all done in about an hour, and that includes sweeping and mopping the floors. So I'm going to start in here in the bathroom and work my way that way, and he's going to start on the other end of the house and work his way this way, and we'll meet up in the kitchen. That way. I told him, I said, I hate doing the kitchen first because that bar that's in there is just a catch-all. And so when I'm walking back and forth, I'm always setting things down right there. And I said, I feel like I cleaned that kitchen like 5 times by the time I'm done. So we're going to do that where I clean the kitchen last so that once it's done, it's done. Anyway, so that's what we're going to do first. Get the house cleaned up. And then I've got to sit down and wrap Asher's gifts. So I'll probably just come back and talk to you. That way I can sit down and I don't know. I'm sure I'll think of something. I always have something to say. And I'll talk to you here in a few minutes. Well, for you, it'd just be a couple of seconds. For me, probably right at an hour. I'm guessing right at an hour. It is, let's see. Let's time it and see how long it takes us to do this. It is 10:12. So hopefully I remember to check the time when I sit down with you. All right. My goal is 11:12. I'll be back. It is 11:27 and we're done. So it did take us a little over an hour, but not much more. And I broke another fingernail. So I'm trying to trim it off before I pull it. And I never just break them, a little bit. I mean, I break them all the way back. So anyway, I had to take my sweatshirt off. I'm burning up. So I just have on I don't know if I wear these, I love these old shirts. And I normally wear them underneath like my sweatshirt. I had it on underneath my sweatshirt so that if I do get hot, I've got something I can wear. But anyway, that's done. I think we are done with all of our chores for the day. It's too rainy outside to do anything. It's really not raining. It's just that misty kind of weather, and it's cold. So neither one of us want to be outside. So I'm going to go sit down for a few minutes, and I will get back up here in a little bit and wrap the packages. I haven't done that. So I'll probably record while I'm doing it just so that I can talk to you if I think of something. But I'm exhausted. I'm going to go sit down. We got everything done. Toilets are scrubbed. Floors are swept and mopped. Shower is scrubbed. Dishes are done. I'm done. So I am going to get in there this afternoon and do a bunch of meal prep though. I might not get it done until after I get back from the party. I don't know if I'm going to have time if I do that. I may have to do it before the party. Sorry, I'm washing my hands. But I was trying to get some lunches together for the week because I've been really bad about not getting the lunches and stuff together. And so Jeremy's having to eat out every day. I come home, so I'm heating up leftovers, but, I've gone out a couple of times too. But he really wants to take some and not spend the money and stuff, and he's really trying to watch what he's eating anyway. And when he goes out, it's easier to cheat. So anyway, so I'm going to try to get that done this afternoon. I've got all the meat laying out in there. It's still a little bit frozen, so I'm going to have to wait a little bit. But I'm going to get that done. And then I think that's it. So wrapping the packages, doing the meal prep, and then of course just going to the party. Because the party's not till 4, but I've got about an hour and 10-minute drive, I think is what it said, to where they're having the party. And so it'll be 7 or 8 o'clock before I get back home tonight. And I know I'm not going to want to do any of that, so I'm going to have to get it done before I go. And it is, what I say, it was 11:30. So, all right. I'm going to go sit down for a minute, gather my thoughts, figure out what I'm going to do first. I'll see you here in a little bit. Hey, Mama. I am back home from Asher's party. Oh, it was a long drive. It was nice to see him, though. He had fun. Everything was monster trucks. He is totally into anything cars and trucks. That's all he wants. Cars and trucks, cars and trucks. And anyway, he got some pretty cool cars and trucks too. So, but I got home and stopped by and Dairy Queen. That was dinner tonight. It was Dairy Queen. So, made an easy dinner. Anyway, that's it, really. I got my meal prep done. I got some stuff in some little containers for Jeremy to take to lunch through the week, and got the kitchen cleaned back up, and of course got his gift wrapped. I got all that done before time to go. I was running out of time, so I didn't have time to video it. It was kind of one of those that I just threw everything in a bag. And he didn't get a Brahms bag. I think I was telling you about that. He didn't get a Brahms bag. He got a jalapeno tree bag. Oh well. Everybody knows when they get a gift from me, there's no telling what it's going to be wrapped in. I try not to bring it in the Walmart bags, but sometimes they even come that way. I used to be one of those that wrapped everything. Everything had this cute wrapping and stuff like that. I'm just not that way anymore. It's like, I'm lucky I even got you a gift, much less had the time to sit and wrap it. So, now baby showers, I tend to go all out. I still tend to do those. They're kind of fun, but anyway, we had a good time. Got to visit with him a little bit, and Keely and Zach and the kids were there, and Alex came. The boys didn't come. They all had stuff to do. Tabby didn't have. Everybody was different places, so Alex came by himself. But at least we got to see him for an hour or two. And that was it. Got home, ate some dinner, and I'm fixing to put my PJs on, and I'm just going to relax. I'm going to work on a couple of these videos. I actually talked to you today for a few minutes before I left. I think it was while I was cooking. I think that's when I talked to you. And I probably told you everything. I probably just repeated everything. Well, I guess except seeing the kids, I didn't, because I hadn't seen them yet. But anyway, just back to the regular grind as of tomorrow. Go to work and come home. Go to work and come home. And that's pretty much it. I am going to try really hard. I've been real bad the last few nights about getting home, and I just get on my phone and I sit and play that. I have that little game. I think I told you that I color. It's just kind of relaxing. And I'm going to try really hard this week to finish up some of my crochet stuff. I have a few things that I want to make, but I'm not one of those that a lot of these crocheters that I see, they have, they call them whips, WIP whips. It's their works in progress. And they always have a basket or a shelf or something like that full of their whips. And I just don't think I could do that, because I think if I set it down like that and started something else, I'm not sure I'd ever go back to it. I don't know. I don't know if now I get those, and I understand, because they get bored and they'll say, I'm tired of, I just got to see something else other than this. And so they'll put it down for a few days. and then pick up something else. And I'm just worried that I wouldn't ever go back and pick it up. So I don't know. I may try it sometime just to give to give me a break, because I think that's what happens. I get bored with doing it, especially like making all these little flowers and stuff, because you're just making the same thing over and over and over again. And I think if I remember, I needed like 60 something of them, something like that, or 40. I don't remember. I'd have to go back and count it up again, because I don't remember. It was a lot. And I probably still have another 15 or 20 that I need to make. So maybe if I could just set myself a goal of making 2 or 3 a night, so that I'm not just swamped with them, but able to get them made. So anyway, I might do that instead of just sitting and coloring on that little game, that little app thing. I call it a game. It's not really a game, but anyway, that's kind of my goal, because there's, like I said, there's a couple of other things that I really want to try to make, that I've just seen videos online and thought I kind of like that. So I might want to try that, and I don't know, just kind of be a little bit more productive than sitting and messing with an app on my phone. So, but I think that's it. Like I said, I'm gonna put my pajamas on and go sit down for a little bit, and then we've got to get back up at 4 in the morning, so I doubt we'll be up late. I think it's 8 o'clock now. Yeah, it's 8:04. So we'll probably be going to bed here pretty soon. And so I don't have that much time left. Probably about 30 minutes to an hour, probably at the most. I have a feeling that we'll both be in bed by 9, just because we got to get up at 4. So I'll probably work on videos for just a little bit. If not, I'll get up and do it in the morning before I go to work. And I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Anyway, that's right, when I talked to you today, we were talking about the show 1923, and I think y'all are watching it tonight. If I remember what you said, I think y'all are watching the last one tonight, so I hope y'all are enjoying it. And we're gonna go. We'll be watching it. We'll probably do it like this next weekend, because we don't have anything going, and may just sit down and just have a binge weekend and just watch them all. We prefer to watch them that way anyway. We don't like it when we have to wait. So we wait until they're all out so we can binge watch it and watch them all in a row. And we usually take a whole weekend to do something like that. So, but that's it. I'm just going to go get ready for bed, and I will talk to you in the morning, I'm sure. So I love you, and I'll talk to you in the morning anyway. All right. Good night.